No one knows what I deal with. How can anyone understand? No one can help me. But you're not alone.
Yeah, I was a little on the fat side when I was in elementary school, and I was like one of the darkest kids in school, and so they used to call me like, you know, a piece of turd, brown boy, darky, stuff like that. And then I was just a fat kid.
In middle school, I actually didn't know anyone. So all these emotional bullies really like beating me down.
When I was younger, yes, I got picked on for my size. I got picked on about my last name. I distinctly remember being made fun of and people saying things to me or about me.
I think bullying can happen anywhere. Like I said, it's constant. Even after high school, someone could feel like they're superior to someone, even as adults, and that causes bullying.
I don't think that there are walls that contain it. I think it happens, beyond high school. I think it does happen in schools. I think it can happen in homes. I think it can happen in neighborhoods, on a job.
I think little people can bully, big, oversized, muscular people can bully, beautiful people can bully, ugly people can bully, smart people can bully. I think anybody can bully at any time.
I do think it's getting bigger because of social media, because then you can bully people without really repercussions.
I don't believe it will ever go completely away. I think that would be, in a sense, unrealistic.
I think bullying has always been there. Bullying it's pretty much constant.
But can we stop a lot of it? Absolutely. There's things that can be done that we could knock that number down.
I think people bully because it makes them feel powerful, and they're like hungry for that sense of power, and they bully so they can have that power, or they can feel like they have that power.
I think they do it to, exert some power over other people, make them feel better about themselves. Maybe they're insecure about some things they got going on, so they pick on people who are maybe weak or different, or weaker than them, just to kind of give them a little power trip, I guess.
So like a superiority
Yeah.
Either they haven't been valued themselves, so they have a sense of worthlessness, or, feel like they feel insignificant. Someone has treated them insignificantly. And so I think sometimes in turn, that's the thing that they're constantly surrounded by and things like that. In order to feel worth, they might put someone else down or treat them insignificantly.
What do you think is harder to deal with, physical bullying or emotional bullying?
I think the emotional bullying, that's something that's really hard to put up a defense for.
It could go either way, but honestly, I think, or personally, I think physical bullying is harder, because me being short, I know how it feels to be, easy to push around.
But the emotional bullying, or like cyberbullying, I don't know how people deal with that. Somebody just making fun of you, and it's there wherever you go on the internet, or, just making you feel bad and having others, laugh at you. They're not hurting you physically, but, just getting under your skin, that rubs me wrong.
I would say they're about the same. I mean, physically, things will heal. Emotional things run really, really deep. But, I mean, obviously both harmful, both.
That's mostly just cyberbullying these days, because in real life, people don't seem to do it as more because they know, like, oh, if I don't like this kid, or, oh, I have a problem with them, I can easily go onto Facebook, Twitter, and I can just say it there where they don't see me, where I can act powerful, even if I'm not.
The cyberbullying, how do you defend against that?
You can talk all this stuff online, and then no one could do anything. I could be like, oh, I'm going to hack you. Or,
It's easier to hide behind a screen
Yeah.
than it is to talk down to someone in real life.
Make fun of somebody, post a picture that's inappropriate about someone, and then that's there all day long. You don't even have to be in the same room as them. You don't have to be at the same state as them. I think it's easy to hide behind that computer screen. And
According to the National Education Association, about 160,000 children each day are absent because they feel like they're gonna get bullied. They're fearing that. How do you react to that?
It's a horrific number. It really is, and it's it's sad.
That's sad. It's sad that it would affect their education. It'd be nice if there was like a safe place on campus that those kids could go to, rather than staying at home, going someplace where they could say, hey, I don't feel comfortable, can you send someone to my class to get my homework assignments so I can be in like a safe house or a safe room in the school? Or even, a teacher, if you feel more comfortable in my classroom, staying here for a period and having someone go grab your math homework and then just working here.
I would love to say that, a school should, it should be a safe environment, and I hate to say that it's not sometimes for students, or some students, that it's a place that they feel stressed out, and they, it's a torture for them.
I don't like students to tease each other or make fun of other people's languages on the computer, or when we're looking at something on a documentary. That's pretty rude. So I try to nip it in the bud in my classroom.
I don't think all students or all people who are bullied become bullies, but it's, a high possibility that the person who is bullying has been bullied before.
Or in elementary, I'd be like, oh, I want to be with my group of friends, or oh, let me hang out with these people. So I think that back then I was thinking like, oh, we do certain things, or my friend kind of treats doesn't really like that person, so she could say this about this person or this and that. And like back then I probably didn't like think about it too much. As I got older, I think that more people are thinking, okay, I don't have to go along with that. I'm my own self. I am mature. While like younger just want to kind of fit in and will be passive about these types of things like bullying.
What would you say to a kid being bullied right now? How would you help them?
As a former bullied kid, I would say you're going to get to a point in your life where you can kind of control your destiny a little bit more as you get older. So tough it out. You can deal with it. It'll make you a better person. You'll be able to deal with more challenging situations if you can tolerate that bully.
Yeah, it does sound kind of cliche, but it's just like turn the other cheek. Because I myself, when I'm like getting bullied or like getting into a fight or something, you just stop talking to the person, don't deal with it.
I would say talk to someone who, can give them help, or, lead them to get help, such as a trusting adult, a teacher, somebody who could, steer them in the direction to get the help that they need.
I would ask them, who do you think you are? Do you think you're below everyone, or do you think you're not worthy of, people not treating you right? And I wouldn't be all, soft on them, because bullying isn't a soft matter. It's more like you need to stand up for yourself. You need to, have the courage, be brave enough to stop, being pushed around and stepped on.
I would probably say if you have problems, tell someone. If someone's bullying you, walk away whenever you can.
Sometimes I don't think it's as helpful just to tell a kid, stand up for yourself, because that can lead to other problems, but someone that they can go to, or providing a safe place for them to be when they're in the places that they don't feel safe at.
Get over it, get past it, get that person out of your life. That's what I usually do. That's why I don't have many people around me anymore. That's why I have good people like Gage here with me.